exponential, got the flow. AI solutions let your business grow. We'll take you where you need to go. Success is the path we always show. Bravo, bravo, make it.
Hey, Mark Bravo here, AI Digital Solutions. So I wanted to show a video today. So we're in June, probably the last 7-8 months, we have been doing some marketing with no ads, no really cold calling, no cold text email, no cold email, no cold calling, and no cold text, right? Because I wanted to build the whole system, and then at the very end, because I know AI is moving, right? It's every couple months. So I said, let me wait as long as possible, and I'm going to build a lead generating system that's going to be off the charts, right? You can do everything to it. I'm going to show you a little bit of it today. I'm actually going to start launching my own stuff. So I figured out how I can send 1,200 texts a day and get responses. And I use Go High Level. That's white label for us. I use Bravo AI System CRM, but it's Go High Level. So I didn't like some things in Go High Level. They moving fast. It's an awesome software, but the bots I felt were rudimentary, right? They just were too basic for me. You can make them somewhat elaborate. So I built something called Hope. It's a brain, and she could control everything. And then I built a bunch of bots that help me do everything for my lead gen system. So let me show you. You're a business owner. Now I built everything. I have everything that you guys need, and I show this all the time. If you follow me, you'll see we do the bookkeeping app that all businesses need. I don't know why it's not buying. I guess everybody they're frozen with AI, I guess. So I have a whole bunch of apps. I show the apps. I'm big into security. I have a security hub where my apps go in. Like I said, people are already off this video already because I didn't excite you enough. But as a business owner, you should be listening. You shouldn't be just jumping and jumping and jumping. Pay attention to some people. I think I'm one of them. So let me show you my lead system. Okay, so I built this, been learning it, building it. Where'd I get the idea from? YouTube University. I'm an AI consultant. I got the idea from a whole bunch of places. So, and then I put this all together. Now, I'm still building it. I'm still updating it. I'm still making it better. But let's just say I come to my system. I built 8 bots. Taylor, she's a setup specialist. Natalia, she's your coach. Anything you want to know, you can ask her. How do I make $1 million in a year in this niche, whatever, right? Trainings. I have 2 trainings here. I was going to do a video, but I just made them really short. You read them and just kind of understand what this system does. And then Nick, he's a prospector, right? So Nick's where I'm at right now. Nick, the prospector, as you can see, right? He's the one that's going to find you all your leads. And then you got Mia. She's mock-ups. She could build you websites and things. So I built this for small business owners, but agencies can use this also because I built it for small business and agencies. So if you're an agency and you want leads, this system's going to be for you too. And then Patty, she's the closer. Drew, the architect. Marcus, the builder. Bree, paid ad specialist. And Owen, the SEO specialist. He's coming soon. So I already built AEO, SEO. They're all very similar. I think we're kind of moving away from that because Google and everybody's changing, but I am going to put a module in there so you can understand it. And if you want to SEO, AEO your website, then you have the ability to do that. I'll put that module in there and you can do that. Now, you don't need to depend on nobody. You just need to, obviously pay me for my software. But, I'm not a greedy guy, so I don't charge a lot of money for my stuff. And it's just as good, if not better, than most people's stuff. So let's say I come to this page. I ask Nick, the prospector, how do I get my first lead? So here's a question right here. How do I get my first lead? Great news. You're already standing on the perfect starting spot. Here's the simple path to your first client. I find them. You're here with Nick. Pick a niche, city, hit search. Look for high opportunity leads, no website, low reviews, easiest to sell. Save them as a master list. 2, wow them with Mia. Open the mock-up generator, pick their niche, city, and style, and generate. Now you've got a demo website to show them what you can build. So I come here, I put appliance repair. Why did I put appliance repair? I had something I had to repair recently. I believe these are the dying breed, these appliance repairs, right? So we buy washers and dryers, kind of like cars. Americans have a bad habit of buying a new car 5 years. They don't have money to fix it, or it's all broken after it's paid off. They trade for another one, and they never get out of that cycle instead of keeping the car up. Same thing with washers, dryers, refrigerators. I've had a refrigerator break. And these guys are a dying breed, and they're not, I talked to the guy, and he's not getting a lot of leads. It's difficult because most people don't even think of buying used washing machines. Either way, so I put appliance, right? So it gave me all these leads. I can get as many as I want. This is just one city. This is the city. I put Pomona, but it did all the local cities, Montclair, all the surrounding cities. And as you can see, it gave me quite a bit, right? So with this now, what do I do with this? This tells you exactly what to do, you guys. Close, CRM withdrew. Push your new lead into your Bravo CRM. To reach them with a cold email, SMS in instantly, and set hope, answer, and book them 24/7. So what it's telling me of all the systems I built. So it's telling me then reach them with cold email, cold SMS, instantly. Instantly is another tool I use. Why do I use instantly? I pay a couple $100 a month for instantly, but it delivers my SMS, or it's going to, and it delivers my email. And I don't have to mess with my numbers on my GHL account, right? You buy numbers and you use them. Now GHL don't want to mess that up, so I use instantly. So all my leads come from instantly. I can pull them into here, and then I can start working them. Now this is connected to my CRM, so it can send any message or anything I want. So it just kind of goes through how to get leads, right? Like I told you, I have the whole system is built. This is the last part that business owners can get my whole system for a small setup fee and a small monthly fee, and you get everything. But to me, this was the biggest component for all businesses. And I try to make it for as many businesses as possible. I don't care what you are. Let's say you're a home service, air conditioning, plumbing. I built this where you can get a list, right? You want to buy a list, and you can take that list, and you could, it can connect anything with it. So you buy a list with an API, you connect it to this, and now you have a list of homeowners, and now you can probably email them. I don't know, it's legal, because remember, legally they have to opt into something. So you can send them opt-in. There's nothing wrong with that. Same thing with Texas is very strict. But so what you want to do is your home service, you buy a list and you connect it here, and you get your sales guy. Now, I've watched tons and tons and tons of last 3-4 years of top-notch guys, right? Like Valdez, forget this, Tommy. These guys, I watched them, went to marketing. And even them, 3 years ago with AI, they're changing. They're getting rid of their call centers. They're keeping a few people, but they're turning their call centers into an AI call center, which I actually am. This is basically a AI call center with all the instructions. So you hire a sales guy, right? That's what that's what these guys say to do. Your first job is to hire a sales guy. Guess what? Now he's going to have a whole system. He's going to make you money. He's a sales guy. So he can get, so just to show you, let me click this off. This is the list, right? And then I can create save leads, 770 leads I got, you guys. 262 leads here. So I have 2 master leads. And here they are. So these are mixed up. Now for me, I got different people I can market to anybody, right? Because I'm helping people get leads. So this is the whole tax industry I'm going to go after, because I built a tool for them where they can do taxes in 6 minutes. I don't care what kind of tax it is. So I'm going to be selling them my software and my system and this system so they can get leads for themselves, right? So this is all income tax people. Now it's probably not all 700, so I can break it up. I had the list of repair people, and I can add that list in here. But look at you guys, this is 700 leads I got. Yesterday I did this for the tax people. So now I can take 200 a day and market to through SMS. Now, how did I get the idea for all this? Well, I'm an AI consultant. So our deals are unlimited. So we can see somebody's system and say, okay, I want a better system and this is what I want. And that's what I do. I build stuff. And so that's what I did. And this was, I'm still refining this. It tells you who's a hot lead, who's a medium. It even tells you right here, right? High, low. It gives me a score right here. So obviously I would come back on my master list. I would say, give me medium and highs only. Luna tax preparation. I can click it, build a list or whatever I want. If I want to go there, which I clicked on Luna tax preparation, and this is what I got. Business name, business type, banking and finance. Where are they at? They're right here in San Bernardino, California. They're on Waterman. I got their number. So I literally can cold call them, or I can put this into a text. Find cold calling only, for cold calling only, cold texting violates TCPA 500 to 1500. Now, so it's telling me I can't cold texting them, but there is a way to do it because I found a way to do it. And businesses, unlike residential people, you can do it, and I get cold called all day and I'm never going to turn nobody in, right? So I found a way to send a couple hundred texts a day. So this guy would get my text, gonna have a great message. They're gonna look at it and they're gonna engage with who? Hope, my bot. She does everything. She will engage with him. Her job is to get me an appointment with him and pique his interest. If he doesn't need no leads, he's not gonna engage. If he needs leads, which I would say 80% business owners need leads, the other 20% have it down, right? They got the marketing down. They got the money. They're spending it. They're buying. I mean, they're paying companies. I already know with AI, you guys, the agencies are going to be wiped out. So that's why I switched my model to basically building apps and systems and helping businesses get what they want, make their life easier. There's no learning curve. They can get this system. Zero learning curve. You just go right here and click. What I want to ask, can you help me get leads for my plumbing company. Let's see what it does. I'm asking it, can you help me get leads from that plumbing company? Let's see what it does, you guys. Absolutely. Let's get you rolling. Quick heads up. So you search the right way. Nick finds local businesses pulled from Google Maps. So here's perfect. He's perfect. If you want to land commercial plumbing contracts, search niches like property management, real estate, apartment complex. These are businesses that need reliable plumbing. You see, so you don't need to reach out to residents. You can reach out to big businesses like somebody who owns apartments, managers. Here's how to run it. In the niche field, type your target, property management, so on, business and scores on each opportunity. Save the good ones as a master list. That's what I remember. I clicked that check. That's your master list. Route them into a cold email, call, double tap, or add to CRM. So double tap means I can cold call them, and that's what I'm gonna. That's our plan is. If I have your phone number, I'm gonna cold call you and I'm gonna SMS you. So it's a double tap. I'm doing two things, and I'll probably eventually put a triple tap in here. One note: if you're after homeowners, residential calls, that's a different play. For those, paid ads are the better tool, and Bree, paid ad specialist, can help you with that. So it's telling me if I want homeowners, I got to do paid ads, but not necessarily. I built this where you can do, and I got to update the bot because she didn't mention that, where you can buy a homeowners list and put it in here. Now you can cold call it. That's the problem with homeowners. You can't send SMS, text, or you can't send email. But you can get a list and you can cold call them. I get cold called every day, every freaking day, 2 times a day. Hey, how's it going? This Mark? Yeah, this is Mark. That's good. It's a good start. Yeah, Mark, we're in your neighborhood right now. We're right down the street. We're seeing if homeowners need anything that we can help them with. Now, obviously, if you're air conditioning, you're going to make an offer. Hey, Tom, you can even get a list for new homeowners. Congratulations on your new home. I hope the inspection was great when you bought your home, but now I'm giving free inspections, and you come up with some free inspections. Would you like us to come down? It's totally free, Tom. And maybe we find something in the future that can help you and save you some money and time, whatever. So they come out, they check your ducts, whatever, right? You cold call them. Now you're in the house. They're a client. Now they're on your list, and you're going to email them once a month, and you're always going to be in their head. Hey, this is Tom from HVAC. You never know. I'll tell you, you don't. I had a guy email me in February. Matter of fact, that's where I got the SMS idea from. Okay. This system wasn't built. It just probably started. I just started this because I said, this is the last thing I'm going to finish. I already built the whole system for business owners. There's nothing you have to think about. I got your credit repair. I mean, your business credit. I got a vault for you. I got a debt management. I got every app you can think of. Now, if you follow me, you'll see them, right? And as a business owner, you probably pay attention to prices. I'm very low. Why am I low? Because I already know AI is going to make people come down. There's people, what I do, just this one piece right here is probably $5,000 to buy it. And then maybe you're going to pay me $9.97 a month just for this one piece. I don't do that. I give you I over deliver when it comes to my system. But the bottom line is back to this. So you can get commercial businesses from here, right? And reach out to them SMS or email. Or you can buy a list of homeowners and then you can cold call them. Or you can run ads, Google ads. You only pay when people click on. So this one shows you how to do everything. So now you're a home service owner and you're like, I got to hire this. You ain't got to hire nobody. I'll give you the whole system for a very low price and a monthly fee. And you're going to get this. Now, what am I going to do with this? I built this for now and the future. So when AI keeps getting smarter and better, we'll be able to get all the leads you want from here, right? So let's go back to Luna tax preparation. So she says bank and finance. So I know she does taxes. but she's in the bank and finance category. I know where she's at. I got her phone number. Guess what? No website. So I can go and build. Marcus is a builder. He can build me a nice mock-up website with some of their information in it, and then I can send her a message, or I can cold call her, or I can text her. I get 3 ways to reach out to this business, right? Let me get rid of this. Now, the cool thing about this system, you ain't got to write nothing down. You ain't got to remember. New, did I contact it, interested, proposal sent, won, lost. Lost means get the fuck off the phone, excuse my language, because you'll have people, sometimes I'm not in the mood, and I'll say, did you understand my English? I'm not interested in windows for my house. Yeah, I understand that, Mark. You know, we got somebody right down the street. We can come today. There's no obligation. We're going to give you a quote that's going to be for a whole. I understand that, dude, but I don't need that. Do you understand English? Third time, they probably get it. You, as a cold caller, you probably lost, right? But guess what? If they didn't say, make sure you get me off your freaking list, get me off your freaking list, I would leave that person and put them on inactivation and then reactivate all them used emails down the road, because you don't know when people are going to change their mind. Or I can put them on a drip campaign with one lousy email. Remember, I'm legal, so everybody has the ability to opt out of my text, opt out of my email. So he's got no website. They got no website and no reviews. What does that tell me? How did they get in their clients? Word of mouth. They might be running ads. They don't need a website. In my opinion, every business has to have a website if you're a real business, okay? You just got to have one, even if you're not using it. And we show people how to use a website. We make it where it works with the whole system here. So this is all there. And guess what? I can type in notes in this person, and then I can save the changes. And now this person is changing. You want to see some prospecting methods? I built every method in here, and I'm going to continue building. This is a complete lead generation app. You can have it for free if you buy my system, or you can have this. I sell this with 2 other pieces, which is Hope, she's the brain, and then I also sell it with it's called the growth, which is where Hope's at. That's the growth hub. And then you got this is the local tool, and then you get my CRM. Them 3 go together, right? So I got a price for that. Let's say you need no website, you need nothing else. You just need leads. Then this will be arm's reach, warm outreach to people you already know, fastest path to your first client. I don't know, your barber, anybody you can go to that you do business with, they're warm. Computers reach, Upwork. Find clients looking for marketing help right now on Upwork. So, like me, we haven't done it yet, but we could. Upwork, Fiverr, this is where people go to get things like this, right? So I can build a profile on Upwork and become Upwork. Cars reach, BNI, Chambers of Commerce, and local networking events. Generate a pitch. Cold email, cold calling, and double tap. DM, email. Now, why don't I have SMS in here? Because I told you, SMS is illegal, supposedly, but what I see for business owners, they don't have a problem. They just click out, or they say, I have no interest, man, take me off your list. Real simple. So, but you'll see SMS will be added here, Nick the Prospector. And then there'll be a whole game plan how to do that. Now, is it expensive? You know what? I found out building, the reason why I built this, because I did attempt to run ads, $100 a day. I wasn't getting what I wanted. That's $2,000 a month. It's $100 a day, right? My elaborate system cost me less than $1,000 a month. Now, if I bring clients on, they ain't going to pay what I got to pay. They're using my outreach. So let's say I have a system, I pay $100, I can outreach for 100 clients. I'm paying 100, not you. So I save you money by you coming with me. You don't have to buy every piece that I have. I just show you how to get the leads, and I show you all the different ways. So you will see SMS here. And like I said, I can go through this whole thing. It'll take me all day, but I'm constantly gonna be doing videos on this. Everything I do videos on. But this is the last piece, you guys. I figured it out. This is gonna get me all the leads I want. And you can have this system too. So if you're interested, just put book. Guess what? My Hope, who's a bot who does everything for me, she will respond to you. Answer any question. What do you need? You're going to ask. You're going to say book. She's going to respond to you. And you're going to say, yeah, I, what do you want? I mean, you want this? You want to buy it? You ask her the price. She's probably going to hook you up with me so I can show you a little more in depth how you can use in your business, and then I'll offer you, make you an offer, right? That's the way it goes. It's your investment. I'm not a sales guy. As you can see, I'm not a professional sales guy, so I'm not trying to hustle you. I'm just selling you a system that should sell itself, and I'm giving you a price, and you're being bombarded by AI people or just people in general to sell you something. You should know my prices are pretty damn good, especially what they can do. So that's it for this. Just wanted to show you the lead gen thing. Like it says, I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, oh, 9. 9 bots. So let me show you Natalie, the coach. Quiz me. Quiz me on what I'm learning about getting local clients. Love their energy. Let's put your knowledge to the test. I'll ask one question at a time so we can really dig into your answer. So this is a coach. You need to pay, back in the old days, you pay somebody 6 months coaching program. I did it all the time. I paid as high as 20 grand. You gotta pay shit no more. Just come here and this is your coach. Question 1, you're trying to land your first few local clients, say restaurants, gyms, or dentists in your area. What's the fastest way to figure out which business actually need your help before you even reach out? Take a shot. I'm listening. I'll put no website. Let's see what it gives me, right? Now, hopefully, there's a business owner you're following along. If you need leads, this is the system. Nice instinct. No website is a solid red flag that screams opportunity. If a business has 0 online presence, they are leaving money on the table, and you can point that out fast. That's just a fact. I told you, you need a website. You need a presence. But let me push you a little further, because the sharpest closers look for more than just no website. A business can have a website and still desperately need you. Follow up. Name me 2 or 3 other signs that a local business is bleeding opportunities and could use your services, even if they already have a website. Think about what you notice when you Google a place and cringe. No reviews. What else? No reviews or not enough reviews. No phone number. So let's let it educate me. That's what I'm doing. It's testing me to see, should I go forward with my knowledge, or maybe I should do a little training. No reviews, a very few bad ones. Huge deal. Reviews are social proof, and businesses with weak reviews lose customers to competitors who look more trusted. This is a huge selling point. Look for that. I don't have a lot of reviews. We've been in business a long time. We used to do direct mailing. I hate it. My son didn't have an opinion either way. I hated social media 5 years ago. Probably 3 to 4 years ago, I had to fall in love with it. And looks like I'm like a crazy guy in my office talking to who? I don't know who now I'm talking to. But no, I know it works because I follow Gary V, and he'll show you when you start getting online, there's nobody. They're watching. They're seeing if you're consistent. They're seeing if you can deliver for them. And then you keep going. 2 months later, click. You actually see somebody in the comment section, which you don't see too often on the live, right? And it just keeps going till you build up. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to build mine up. As soon as my clients come, boom, I'm sending a review to them. So let's finish this. No phone number or hard to find contact info. Exactly. If a customer can't reach them in 5 seconds, that's lost revenue walking out the door. You're spotting real pain points. Let me add a couple to your toolkit so you're loaded for a prospect. Not mobile friendly. Site looks broken. No Google business profile. One of the first things we teach business owners. They don't show up. Inactive social media. Last post 2021. Now let's level up. Question 3. You found the perfect prospect, a local dentist with no reviews and a phone number buried on page 3. You're about to call them. What's the first thing you say to grab their attention without sounding like a pushy salesman? Because I'm not a pushy salesman. Give me your opening line. Well, I can come up with an opening line, but guess what, you guys? When you're prospecting, I have one of these agents, like the closer, and this big smile dental. I'm on the phone. I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. You don't need to think. My system will help you. After a few months of calling people, you get the hang of it. And cold email and cold calling, still a thing, you guys. I could told you, somebody texted me in February and he texted me again in June. Now we're doing some negotiations right now. I like this system. He gave me an idea what he does. I got an idea that he actually can deliver. He delivers thousands of texts a day. You got to pay a lot of money. But I took his odd concept and I put it in here. I'm not copying nobody. I'm copying what works. It worked for him to get a hold of me. And so a couple of weeks ago when he got a hold of me, he just caught me at the right time. I looked at my phone and I said, wow, I'm building a lead system. This guy's telling me, do I need leads? And it gives me a real simple message that resonated with me. So I reached out to him, got an appointment, and now we have another appointment. Because I told him, I go, if you would have had my system in February, you either would have closed me or you would have got rid of me. You wouldn't have to come back in June. And he's very intrigued. So we have a meeting here pretty soon, but he's thinking about what he wants. I told him I can license this to him if he wants. I don't really need his system for leads unless we want to, collaborate together. He does my leads and I do other things for him. I don't know yet, but the fact of the matter is, it works. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for hopping on. I've got a handful of quick questions about Bright Smile Dental so I can really understand your practice before I suggest anything. Now, that wouldn't be your first line because you don't know who Sarah is unless I have her name, and apparently I do. Go. Peer permission opener. Get the first easy yes to build momentum and say to relax. So I can go next. Room for new patients, maintain and grow current patients, both equally, not sure now. See, so I have everything at my disposal to communicate with them, which they don't. That's my advantage. So this system is being refined on a weekly basis, and this is going to be a lead machine. Anything you can think about how to get leads, I'm even going to put direct mail in here because direct mail still works. So I'm going to put the best ways to get leads in today's market, and it changes, right? Every 3 to 6 months. This will be updated all the time. I'm in AI, me and my son, that's all we do. So anyway, this has been a long video, but I just wanted to give you an idea. If you're a business owner, you're looking for leads, reach out to us, say book, and we'll send you an appointment. All right, have a great day.